This technique I'm about to show you is extremely simple, right? But extremely effective. I'd say it's one of the first 10 or 20 moves I ever learned when I started training almost 19, 20 years ago. I learned it off an old Mario Sperry cassette, right? Like that was floating around. A cassette. You know what that is? Cassette? Like an actual videotape, right? So I think it was Panther videos, yeah. Put me in a closed guard. So it's a way to pass the closed guard that works specifically for NoGi. It won't work in gi, but it works NoGi. So my opponent has me in closed guard, and the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my hands on his neck, but I'm not strangling him. I'm not closing his windpipe. It's just balance here. And then I'm going to pop up as quickly as I can to this position here. Right, that's the first thing. Now, my weight isn't here. My weight is in my legs. These are just for balance. Right? And I have a nice arch to my lower back, and my head is up. So it's still an athletic position. I'm not rounding here. It's still a strong athletic position. Now, the interesting thing is, for Smitty to do anything, any attack in NoGi, any attack, I haven't found one that this doesn't work for. He has to do one specific thing. Does anyone know what that is? Say again? Yeah, his legs have to open. Anything. Right? Armbar. See? Yeah, go back. Triangle choke. His legs have to open. Sweep. Anything. Anything. His legs have to open. And that's why the sweep is so powerful, because I know the opportunity for it to work is going to present itself. So from here, what I'm going to do, once I'm up in this position and I've got my balance, I'm going to push all my awareness to this part of my lower back here. And I'm going to be feeling, I could even do this with my eyes closed. I'm going to be feeling for when he attempts any move. And the second he does, I drive my hips forwards. Right? Explosively. From here, what's happening? When I arrive in this position, a very specific jiu-jitsu concept is being demonstrated, which is called dominating the center. Have you guys heard of this one? Have I spoken about this one before? Okay, so between any two fighters, there's an invisible center that is the center point of their combined masses. Okay? The best example I can use, pop up please, is a clinch. If we're just a regular clinch here. If we're clinched up, the center is somewhere over here, the invisible center between us. Whoever dominates that center and takes control of that center takes control of the fight. Do you guys follow? Right? So, here, the center is around here, I would say. That's his center of gravity, that's mine, the center is around here. If I allow him to push and pull with his guard and control me, see, he's dominating the center. He's controlling the fight, right? Whereas if I'm here, now it's about neutral. He can still push and pull a little bit, and my hips are still primed, so it's about a neutral center. The second his guard opens, I'm dominating the center here. See, I'm controlling that central region. All right, and then to finish, I cross my arm, switch my hip, and pass. Okay, this, so simple, but goddamn, every time I'm in a NoGi competition, or when I used to compete, or every time in sparring, that is my go-to, and it has failed me maybe once in 20 years. It's probably because I didn't do it properly. So watch again. My opponent puts me in the closed guard, right? The first thing I'm going to do, think about NoGi. One of the biggest dangers in NoGi is to be tied up, to have him with a rubber guard, or like, this is not good, this is as bad as it can get for me. Right, so I don't want any of that to happen, so I'm going to posture up. But the problem is, I don't have grips, like in gi, that can keep me up. So my hands, if he starts pummeling in and pulling me forwards, I go, yeah? Even here, pummel in, pull, yeah, I go. So I want to get out of this position as quickly as I can. So here, bam. Weight in my feet, good natural arch to my lower back. The second it opens, I'm waiting for that feeling. Waiting for that feeling. As it opens, bam, drive. Right, then across to clear the legs, and then it's all hips. The key though, the key is if it's timing. If your timing is 1 second out, then a good guy, he will use his sweep. Yeah, if it's one, now it's too late. He's created an angle. It's too late. I have to time it so that block your guard, go, bam, straight away.